Wow, look at our planet Earth. Isn't it just breathtaking? From up here, you can see the vibrant blue oceans and the swirling white clouds that make our planet so unique and beautiful. From far away, it looks like a giant blue marble floating in the dark, starry space. This view reminds us of how small and precious our home is in the vast universe. Our Earth is constantly moving, spinning like a top. This spinning is called rotation, and it's something that never stops. It spins so fast that we complete one full spin in just one day. That's 24 hours for one complete rotation. That's what makes day and night. As Earth spins, different parts of the planet are exposed to the sun's light, creating the cycle of day and night. Can you believe that while we sleep, eat, and play, we are actually moving incredibly fast through space? It's like we're on a giant spinning amusement park ride. That's the power of Earth's spin. It's a force that keeps everything in balance and makes life possible on our planet. It's like a magic trick, but it's real and it's happening all the time. Every moment, the Earth is spinning, creating the beautiful rhythm of day turning into night and night turning into day. This spinning isn't just for fun, though. It's crucial for our planet's health and stability. It's super important for everything on Earth, from the air we breathe to the ocean currents that keep our planet balanced. The spin of the Earth affects weather patterns, ocean currents, and even the way we experience time. Imagine a world where this spinning suddenly stopped, even for a single second. What would happen? Let's find out. The consequences would be unimaginable. The sudden halt would cause massive changes in weather, disrupt the flow of ocean currents, and even affect the gravity we feel. It's a reminder of how delicate and finely tuned our planet is. Imagine you're on a merry-go-round, spinning really fast. Suddenly, it stops. You would feel a jolt, right? A sudden, unexpected jolt. Now imagine that happening to the entire Earth. If our planet suddenly stopped spinning for just 1 second, it would be a very, very strange second. Don't worry though, Earth stopping completely is very unlikely. It's just a fun thought experiment to help us understand how important Earth's spin is. It's like a game of what if with the universe. So buckle up, because if Earth did hit the brakes, even for a second, we would definitely notice some super weird things happening all around us. Ready to explore what those weird things might be? Let's go on this cosmic adventure together. Here's something cool. Earth's spin actually affects how heavy we feel because of something called centrifugal force. Don't let that big word scare you. It just means that spinning creates outward force. It's like when you swing a ball on a string. The faster you spin, the more the ball wants to fly away. Now, because of Earth's spin, we are always experiencing a little bit of this outward force, which makes us feel slightly lighter than we actually are. If the Earth stopped spinning even for a second, we would suddenly feel the full force of gravity pulling us down. It would be like getting a little bit heavier for a moment. Of course, 1 second isn't a lot of time, so we might not even notice the change in our weight. But it's still a fun thing to think about, right? Imagine a world where gravity feels a tiny bit stronger for a fleeting moment. Let's dive a bit deeper into this fascinating concept. The centrifugal force is a result of Earth's rotation. As the Earth spins, it creates an outward force that counteracts the pull of gravity. This force is strongest at the equator because that's where the Earth's surface is moving the fastest. At the poles, where the spin is slower, the centrifugal force is weaker. So, if you were standing at the equator, you'd feel slightly lighter than if you were standing at the poles. Isn't that amazing? Think of it like a spinning top. The faster it spins, the more it wants to push outward. The same thing happens with Earth, but on a much larger scale. Now imagine if the Earth started to slow down. The centrifugal force would decrease and we'd start to feel heavier. This is because the outward force that was counteracting gravity would be reduced. It's a mind-boggling thought, isn't it? The very spin of our planet affects how much we weigh. Conversely, if the Earth were to spin faster, the centrifugal force would increase, making us feel even lighter. But don't worry, the Earth's spin is very stable and changes very slowly over millions of years. So next time you think about your weight, remember that it's not just gravity at play. The spin of our planet has a role too. It's a fun and fascinating aspect of our world. Have you ever felt the wind blow? Maybe you felt it on a breezy day at the park or when you're flying a kite high up in the sky. Wind can be gentle, like a soft whisper, or strong like a powerful roar. Wind is just air in motion, and guess what? This moving air is caused by differences in temperature and pressure in our atmosphere. When warm air rises, cooler air rushes in to take its place, creating wind. It's like nature's way of balancing things out. Earth's spin plays a big role in how the wind blows. The Earth rotates on its axis, and this rotation affects the direction and speed of the wind. This is known as the Coriolis effect. Because the Earth is spinning, the air in our atmosphere is constantly moving too, creating wind patterns all over the planet. These patterns can be seen in the trade winds, westerlies, and polar easterlies. Now, if Earth suddenly stopped spinning, the air wouldn't stop instantly. It would keep moving because of something called inertia. It's like when you're running fast and try to stop suddenly, you stumble forward because your body wants to keep moving. So when the Earth stops, the air would keep going, creating super strong winds all over the planet. It would be like a giant global gust of wind, whooshing everything around. Imagine trees bending, leaves flying, and even buildings swaying. It would be a wild and chaotic scene. Thankfully, just like with gravity, 1 second isn't enough time for the wind to cause too much trouble. But it's still a super interesting thing to imagine. Wind is a fascinating force of nature, and understanding it helps us appreciate the delicate balance of our planet's atmosphere. So next time you feel the wind on your face, remember all the amazing science behind it. And if you love learning about cool science topics like this, make sure to subscribe to Beat Lab Kids TV for more interesting videos. Hit that subscribe button and join us for more fun adventures.